Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny. Yeah, I can hear myself. Okay. See your dream when you never stop. We ask you what you are. Lee has won. Never get away. What you need, you are. Me, what have I been up to today? I had my first day of not even training for a job. Like, we got in the equipment and it was just like Indian dude teaching us how to like get it going. And he's just like, first you need to connect the monitor to the CPU. And like, he was moving real fast. And there was this one point I couldn't like log into the VPN. So I just like waited till he was done. And then he helped me and it got done. And now I'm good. And tomorrow, apparently, that's all like it's going to be too, is just helping people log into their computers because some people like I don't know how, legit don't know how, but whatever. I got mine set up, so that's work. So that sucks because I have to like rowdy learn how to manage my time with making the daily podcasts and then the weekly podcasts and then the weekly stream with Mint and then sometimes streaming with Dalish because I love her. I'm in love with Dalish. She's amazing. And then interviews. I do actually have an interview this week with this comic book creator, and then another one I think lined up with a video game developer. So I'm busy. Yeah, it's just like whatever. That's just me. But it gives me things to do, right? So I don't lose my mind. And then I took a nap earlier, like after work, because we got out a little early. We're supposed to get out at 5:30, and we got out at 3. Or I think we got out at 3. I fucking left the room like that we were digitally in, like the little Adobe room. And then I tried to get back in because I shut down my computer, restarted to make sure it would work. It was working fine. And then they weren't letting me back in. And I was like, okay, I guess they're done for the day because I can't get back in. Oh, well. Took a nap. Had a weird dream about uh, kids getting like kidnapped and then it looking like the Polar Express in my dream. It was a weird ass dream. I don't know. Some weird ass metaphor for pedos. But yeah, we'll get to the news here. I got some news. Where my news at? Oh yeah. Sony deleting purchased Warner Brothers Discovery shows from PlayStation libraries. And I don't know why everyone's like losing their minds over this because it's like, oh, you purchase digital content, and it's like this list includes popular titles like Cake Boss, Deadliest Catch, and Mythbusters. And it's like, oh, boohoo, you're losing your purchases if you bought season 1 of Cake Boss or Mythbusters. Like, it happens. Like, it's happened. A lot of shit's been delisted. I know with the iPhone, there's so many games I bought on the iPhone when it first came out, and it was just porting every fucking game that it could that are delisted now, and you can't play them unless you have them downloaded on a device and like saved somewhere without deleting them. Like they had like Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Street Fighter, BioShock for the fucking iPhone. So this is nothing new to me. I'm used to it. I don't know why everyone's making a big deal about it now. Because they're saying, "Oh, this goes to show you that you don't really purchase your content; you just purchase the license to view it and rent it." And it's like, yeah, we already know. Find something else to fucking cry about, like the global warming or something. Speaking of crying, I guess, right? Spotify, and this happened a day ago. Spotify to lay off 17% of its workforce in latest cuts for music streaming giant. And yeah, I feel like a lot of companies are laying off their workforce, but especially very, very, very successful companies are doing this. Spotify, I'm pretty sure, has a record breaking year with all the streams and ads and shit and podcasts they're investing in, maybe overly investing in. But I'm sure they're still making bank. And then they're like charging more for that Spotify premium shit. Like I used to have it, it was pretty cool. I don't have it anymore because I'm broke, and I just have YouTube Music because you get you get YouTube Music free with YouTube Premium, and then you don't have to deal with ads. And ads are a pain in the ass in YouTube. Like Jesus, I don't know how people deal with ads anymore. I had to buy that premium shit for real. The ads there are terrible all the fucking time. Ads all the time. But yes, Spotify laying off 70%. Everyone's like, oh man, I feel so bad. Blah blah blah. What are they being laid off with? They're depending on who's affected and how long they've been with the company, they will receive approximately 5 months of severance pay, and they will receive all unused vacation time paid out. Like that's pretty. It's a pretty damn good severance pay. 5 months, and then they can get unemployment. Nah, I don't know. I'm sure they'll find a job. They don't need to worry too much. But yeah, it's like, oh, they're making all this bank, and it's like, oh, we're gonna lay off 17%. 17. The rise of a king and the fall of a queen. Oh, 17. 17. I've sung that song before. It's a good song. Speaking of younger, I don't know. Conor McGregor outlines plan to become president of Ireland. And I didn't know you had a president of Ireland. I thought it was like I don't know, a dictator like Fit Finley with his shillelagh. I don't know. I don't know how they deal with fucking over there in Ireland with dispute. I thought like if there was a dispute, they would just fight over it, take off their shirt, fight over it. The winner would win, and then they'd have a pint, and that's it. Like highly ho. Um, he's 35 years old, so he's what 2 years younger than me. No wonder why he looks so good. If I was 2 years younger, I would look that good too. Nah, he's a little strong little dude like Popeye or something. He was just saying how he fancies his chances of winning because the competition he's going against is like a 78-year-old old dude, another 75-year-old old dude, a 74-year-old old dude, and they're just stuck in their ways. They're old. One of them looks like the bad guy from Get Out. And yeah, he's like, I think I have a chance because a fighting chance because I would care about the people. I'm not biased in government. I'm young. Quoted here: young, active, passionate, fresh skin in the game. I listen, I support, I adapt. I have no affiliation, bias, favoritism toward any party. They would genuinely be held to account regarding the current sway of public feeling. I'd even put it all to vote. And I don't know. I'm sure if he did win, he would start getting swayed by people. It's politics isn't that simple as a ring in a match. There's a lot of it's more like a game of chess. You got to know who to sacrifice to win the game. Uh I see blood, 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 blood. That's from my homie Tony One Blood. That's the game. Yeah, but that's the game you play when you try to mix into politics or whatever. But good luck to him. I hope he's okay. I hope he doesn't get too angry all the time because I've been there. Blood pressure gets high, starting to take medication to bring it down. You get so angry, really mess with you, emotionally. And I know he has like a family and all that, which he's got to think of. He's got to think of him and his family and the Isle of Ireland. That's important too. Lastly, speaking of celebrities, I'll have to scroll up to the story here. Jamie Foxx gets emotional in first public appearance since medical scare. I couldn't actually walk. So yeah, he looks fine now. Everyone was saying like, he got all fucked up from the jab or whatever the kids call it, but he's at some Critics' Choice Association's celebration of cinema and television honoring Black, Latino, and AAPI achievements. I guess that's a colored person thing. I don't know. He talked about his scare where he was, afraid that he couldn't walk, blah, blah, blah. and then he assures everyone that he's not a clone, as was said in the rumors, which I'm pretty sure that's what a clone would say, is that they weren't a clone. Like I don't know. That's just makes me speculate that he's a clone even more. But good that he's fine. He was very good in Django. He was very good in what was that one movie? I don't know that other movie. He's good in a lot of movies. He's a great actor, and I loved him. You should see his old skits on In Living Color, where he plays like that chick. His name like Lawanda or something, and he's just always so ugly and scaring people. And man, the shit he does, man, Living Color's so funny. You need to check out those old skits with him and Tommy Davidson and Jim Carrey. God, Living Color was so fucking funny. Comedy used to be funny, really did. Jokes used to be funny back in the day. I promise you, they used to be funny. But yeah, not anymore. Anyways, that's all funny for today, right? I want to thank you all for listening. That's all funny is available anywhere podcasts are available. Check out the other podcast I do every Monday with my buddy Gabe. That's all kayfabe, where we talk in depth on wrestling and memories and boring stuff that I wouldn't want to talk about over here. Every time I'll talk about it sometimes, but I could go on wrestling for a while. Check out the patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola for early episodes or other bonus stuff, including just episodes early. I'll drop the episode of That's All Kayfabe early there. It'll be all in one place. Old episodes of Fits and Areolas, which is a show I do with the beautiful Mint Salad every Tuesdays, typically live, where we talk about a movie that we watched and then play a game. I also do a show every now and then with the beautiful Dirty Dalish, where we go on a movie date and just awkwardly flirt with each other, or at least I try to flirt with her. I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot of random content here at Funky Eskimo Productions. So stay tuned, keep listening. I appreciate it, and thank you to my Patreon subscribers. I appreciate it. Thank you for motivating me. And then I want to thank the great Retro Horror Inc. for his art. He does all the art on the show. Check him out at his website, retrohorrorinc.com. He is the Bret Hart of graphic art. If you need any art done by him or commission, just hit him up at Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram or his website. But yeah, thank you for listening or for watching if you're on X or just whatever, just vibing. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye. Right.